How many times have you called luck something that was, in fact, an echo of your quietest vibration? What seemed like a coincidence, chance, or just another unpretentious encounter may have been an answer that came before you even asked the question. The universe doesn't shout, it whispers. It reveals itself in the details, in the frustrating delays, in the unexpected encounters, in that inexplicable feeling that something is out of place, or that for some reason everything fell into place. But almost no one teaches you how to listen to this language. Almost no one teaches you how to decode the signals that don't come from your mind, but from your field, from the field that you yourself are emitting all the time, even without realizing it. Bruce Lipton says that 95% of our actions and perceptions do not come from conscious choices, but from unconscious, inherited, repeated, automated programs. This means that no matter how much you want to change your life, it is your subconscious, not your will, that is in charge. And if your mind is stuck in what has been, your signals will continue to attract what already is. The universe then leaves clues, because it does not speak with words. It communicates through patterns. It repeats what you have not yet managed to see. It blocks what is not in resonance. It delays what has not matured in you. It approaches what is vibrating at the same frequency as your internal state. Joe Dispenza compares it to a radar, a vibrational radar. Your heart, your electromagnetic field, is always sending out a signal. That signal connects with whatever is in the same vibrational range. When you are in coherence, that is, when your body, mind, and heart are aligned, the signals flow. But when there is misalignment, everything gets confused. The answers don't seem to come. Opportunities get lost in the noise. Synchronicities stop happening. And you start to doubt everything: yourself, life, time. But the truth is that the signals never stopped. What happens is that you stopped listening. It's just that maybe you're inside a silent earthquake. When we live in a state of emotional survival, the body goes into defense mode. And when the body goes into defense mode, it turns off consciousness. Bruce Lipton shows that chronic stress literally deactivates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for observing, choosing, and transforming. And it activates the limbic system, the one that reacts, repeats, and protects. The result is that you start living on autopilot. You wake up in a hurry. You breathe shallowly. You eat without tasting it. You survive, but you don't realize it. And if you don't realize it, you don't feel the signs. Because signs aren't given, they're sensations. The problem is that we have learned to look for answers with our minds. And the mind on its own does not know how to listen. It tries to fit the inexplicable into rational patterns. It tries to reduce the invisible to logic. But the language of the universe is not logical, it is vibrational. It is sensitive. It is emotional. The heart, says Braden, has its own intelligence, a set of neurons capable of capturing information even before the brain processes it. But this subtle listening only happens when you silence the internal noise. And the internal noise is born of the desperate attempt to control what is not yet understood. It's like trying to listen to soft music in the midst of an internal earthquake. The urgency to predict tomorrow steals your perception of the present. And in this state, you live to anticipate,
but forget to feel. Anxiety, fear, and constant vigilance create a vibrational barrier. You become deaf to the messages that life tries to deliver. And worse, you begin to interpret them as threats. Opportunities are viewed with suspicion. Changes are seen as risks. Intuitions are dismissed as nonsense. But the truth is that the answer you seek so much has already been delivered. Only it did not come in the format that your mind wanted. It came as a repeated pattern, as a recurring sensation, as a silent synchronicity, as an unexpected no. And here is one of the great spiritual revelations that few accept. When the universe says no, it is not punishing you. It is protecting you. Bruce Lipton shows us that the body is a receiver of signals. It emits and receives vibrations all the time. If there is inconsistency between what you say you want and what you vibrate internally, the response that will come will be blockage. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for. It gives you what you sustain energetically. This is why many times failure is just a detour. A detour so that you can realign your internal field before continuing. The door that closes is not a punishment. It is an invitation to clear the field before moving on to the next phase.
No is a sign that there is something out of alignment between your intention and your vibration. And when there is dissonance, the universe pauses. It doesn't want you to manifest something that deep down you don't yet believe you deserve. That's why the most powerful practice is not to wish hard. It's to review what you feel at the deepest level about yourself. It's to ask, do I truly believe I deserve this? Do I truly vibrate gratitude for this even before it happens? Have I already become the person who lives this reality? Because if the answer is no, the signal that the universe will send will also be a no. Neville Goddard said it clearly, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And Bruce Lipton proves this with epigenetics. Your internal environment, made up of beliefs, emotions, and energetic patterns, shapes your external environment. It's from the inside out. It always has been. The signals you receive are not random blessings. They are reflections, mirrors, resonances. The world shows you all the time what you carry in silence, what you think over and over, what you feel but don't express, what you inherited but never healed. Every repeated pattern is life's attempt to make you look within. Every symptom, every encounter, every obstacle is a message. Sometimes gentle, sometimes blatant. The universe is not against you, it is for you, but it can only help you at the same frequency as what you hold within. So maybe it's not about trying to understand everything anymore. Maybe now it's about noticing, about being silent, about tuning your body to your soul. Because when there is harmony between what you feel, what you think, and what you vibrate, the signs become clear. The path is revealed. Coincidences stop being coincidences, and life takes on a new tone, deeper, lighter, truer. The ultimate question is not why doesn't the universe listen to me? The question is, am I silent enough to hear what it's saying? Feel free to write on the channel. Leave your like and follow the next content. See you here tomorrow?